guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm coming to you with a fresh face and the window is open, so if there's a lot of sounds, it is really warm and really bright and sunny in the UK, which I'm loving, but it does mean our flat gets very warm, so we need to keep the windows open. It also means you can hear every sound because there's lots of things going on outside because it's very warm. It's Saturday, but I have lots to update you guys on, so I thought why not do a little chatty update to get ready with me. I'm going to do my makeup with you guys and sort of check in and update you on a few things that have been happening recently. So let's get on to the video. So I've got a few things to update you guys on, and I've also got a few new products to try, so I thought why not try them all out in this video. So let's start with a primer. This is pretty much empty, which is actually quite good because I am going to be filming a lot of content after this, which is also going to be an empties video. Got a bunch of empties from the past couple months, so I thought why not make a little video showing you some of the things that I've been loving. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with this primer. I am so obsessed with the sun that we've been getting in the UK. Honestly, it's just great. I'm loving that I don't have to wear a really thick coat and I can sort of dress up my little new work outfits. I'm really enjoying that. It's super fun. I am just going to use a little bit of brow gel. This is just the Benefit Brow Setter. This is also nearly empty, which is crazy. But I did put a little bit of brow gel on this morning because we had a viewing at the flat because the landlord is selling the flats. So we've been having lots of viewings, and obviously because I'm working I can only do the weekends. It was pretty early this morning because they needed to like see it, but they only had like specific times, so I was up and ready to see them. Now I'm like, I have time to get ready, so let's sit down and have a little chat. I guess that is one of the updates, is the flat that me and my roommate are in is going to be sold. We don't know if it's going to be very soon, but it's like on the market, which means we have it till July. But I think the way it goes is technically we could need to move out in like a month or so if like someone bought it tomorrow. I don't 100% understand it, but we know that we might have to move out. So this is the new product that I've actually been testing out. This is the Catrice Soft Glam Fluid Filter, and this is the Glow Booster in the shade 10 Fair Light. It just looks like this. I don't know if it will focus, but I've just been putting that sort of underneath in those like glowy places to try and just act as like a nice little glow under my makeup. And I've been really liking this. I literally picked up in Primark for maybe I think like £8. It might have been less, I'm not 100% sure, but it wasn't expensive at all, and I've actually been really liking it. Also, I'm not a headband girl like at all. I never wear headbands. I put this one in today because my hair is just not it, and I'm not hating it. These pieces never like tuck in properly, and I hate things over my ears. Like, no, I hate that. It just feels horrible. So I don't hate it. So this one is a little bit light for me now because I have got a tiny bit of a tan, which is the best thing for us pale girls. But yes, this is a really great product, but it's a little light for me. So at the minute I'm between these two. This is the Kylie Skin Tint in the shade 2.5, and then this is the Maybelline Superstay in shade 3. I might actually try mixing them. I haven't mixed them before, so I'm wondering if I do like a pump of the Maybelline and a little bit of the Kylie. They are literally the exact same shade. Maybe this is a little warmer, but yeah, I am just gonna use my sponge. I haven't used this sponge in a while. I usually go in with the other one because it has that shape, which means you can kind of like get up under your eyes a little bit easier, but I'm feeling a little bit of a lighter coverage today, so we're going in with the sponge. My skin has been pretty good. I've got a few blemishes here and there, but other than that, it's been pretty good. We might have to move out a little bit earlier than we thought, but we also might not. It just really depends. So that's all a little bit up in the air, but I'm not all that. I've just got that makeup right on top of this one. My headband, lovely, but I'm not all that worried about it because I am just kind of taking everything as it goes. He did notify us of him selling the flat back in April, I think, maybe the end of March, and so it's not necessarily something new, but we have just had some viewings. Like, the viewings has just started, so I guess that is something new. Use a little of my NARS pot concealer. If you have any acne or like need coverage in any way, these little pot concealers are the best. Mine's in light 2.5, and honestly it is just my favorite thing. Like, it just gives you the most flawless coverage, and on days I really don't want any base product, so going with a teeny bit of this and a little bit of the Catrice or anything kind of similar to this. Honestly, it just is so buttery. My skin looks so good and covered, but it's also makes me just feel a little bit more confident. So that is one update, but the biggest update is that I have a internship. So I have been applying for jobs and internships for the past couple months. I stopped because I was having some issues with some health, and there was a lot of things going on with like me and some of my family members, and so I was trying to kind of figure that out and put that first. But then I started applying again, and I was really lucky. I think I started applying in March, the end of March sort of time, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. So I sat down and I really went over my CV, redid it, and just really put things on there that I thought would be really good. And this is just the Kosas color corrector. As you guys know, I am obsessed with this. But yeah, I started applying for internships and jobs, and I applied for, in the space of I think a few weeks, I had applied for 5 internships and jobs once I redid my CV, and I heard back from all of them, which is crazy. Something must have just clicked this time. They must have really liked something. Something must have like really worked on my CV, because I have never had that much of a response from jobs before. I've got lots of no's, I've got lots of we're no longer hiring, or that we've gone internally for a role. I had a couple interviews previously, but nothing too crazy, and I was just really stuck on like what to do. I think a lot of graduates and a lot of people that are looking for jobs, it's really hard in the market in the minute. Like, entry-level jobs just aren't entry-level anymore, and trying to get a job is just so crazy hard. I'm just going in, this is another new product. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, and I am just using, I don't know if that's like a kid or someone's laughing or what, but I'm just using this sort of in the areas that I want a bit more coverage, and I'm just gonna let that sit. So as you guys know, I love my Haus concealer, but moment of silence. It's a brand new tube, brand new. So I've contacted Sephora, which is where I bought it from, because that just shouldn't happen. Like, there's clearly a fault with the packaging, and I'm hoping to hear from them soon, and I'm hoping we can get it like resolved, because like it wasn't me, I didn't break it. Also, I don't think you can break it. Like, I've had so many bowls of that concealer and I've never had that happen before, so there's clearly like something not right. But I was really upset. So I've been trying out this one. I had to grab it like something, and I went to Primark and got this, and this is kind of when I got this too, and another product that I'll show you in a minute. And another product I got with this brush. So if you guys know, there is the Makeup by Maro F4, I think, brush, and this is a dupe of it from Primark. So I've been using this side for foundation actually, and then like all over blending, and then this side for my skin enhancer. This is the Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer in light medium. Just looks like this. I am obsessed with this. Like, I love it so much. I do think I want to get it in a deeper shade, because at the minute I've got it in light medium, and I feel like I could use medium. It just doesn't seem like it's quite dark enough, in my opinion. I think if you're into very natural makeup, then you might be fine with the shade, but I am a makeup girl, so I feel like I could do with a little bit more of a deeper shade. I mean, it still definitely works, but I think going into the summer and warmer months, I'll have a bit more of a tan, I might struggle to use the shade. As I was saying, so I go off on these tangents. I think it's because I'm neurodivergent. I just kind of get a little lost with what I'm speaking about. But I applied to 5 jobs and I heard back from them all. I had, I think, 3 interviews. Yeah, 3 interviews, and then I had a phone call interview and a sort of assessment center that was for a bigger company, and honestly one of the hardest things I've had to do. Like, as soon as I saw the assessment and like what I had to do, I was already fully aware I probably wouldn't get it because it was so difficult. The system that we had to use was just hard to use. It was difficult. I was trying to figure out how to use it at the same time as trying to do it. Like, I was very aware when I did the assessment centre, once I finished it, I probably wouldn't be hearing from them again because it just did not go well, but it's alright. The only thing I will say about this skin enhancer is you hit pan really quickly and you use this product really quickly. I love this formula. I have got the stick as well. You guys would remember that I also have the stick, which I've also got situations going on with. I might pop a bit more on just because you can see it's a little bit cooler, whereas the other one's a little bit warmer. But I don't know if you can kind of see, it works in my opinion a little bit more for oilier skin because it is a little bit less creamy and it dries down quite quickly. I do really like both those products, but I think I prefer the skin enhancer personally. I'm more of like a cream based product girl. I just prefer it. A product that I actually haven't used yet is from Primark. This is the Primark cream bronzer. It's the creamy blendable bronzer infused with castor oil, seed and shea butter in the shade Caramel. So I saw Jordan Lipsco use these on TikTok, the OG UK makeup girl herself. Like, she is the queen in my opinion of UK glam. Love her, have watched her videos for so long. Like, I used to religiously watch her YouTube videos when I was younger. I've been wanting to try this for a while, and wow, that blended out so beautifully. But I saw her use it in a video and I was like, ooh, I absolutely really want to try that out. It is so beautiful. It is blending so lovely, and it was like £3, so obsessed. It's a really lovely warm shade as well. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna try it because I do want a little bit more warmth into my look. And I'm actually, I have to say, I'm really impressed with that. It's blended out beautifully. And it's just giving me such a lovely finish. I'm obsessed with this brush, if you couldn't tell. Like, it's just so good. And it's probably a very good dupe, I would say, for the Makeup by Mario one. I haven't tried it because it was sold out when I wanted to get it, and it has been for a while. I think it's back in stock at this moment, but honestly I've been loving this, so I'm like, do I need to get the other one? Probably not. Okay, Primark, I'm obsessed with this. The only thing I would say is I only saw 3 shades in store, and Jordan did 2 according to her TikTok. So if that is the only shades that they have, that's awful. It's good, but if that is the shade range, come on Primark. I'm actually going to go in with the Veive Hazelnut Eye Wand. I really like these. Veive is honestly one of my favorite brands. I love a lot of her products. I think they're great, and I love Jamie Genevieve. I love her makeup. I love all her videos. I used to religiously watch her too. I do still watch her to this day. Every time she posts, I'm always keeping up with her on Instagram and Veive's Instagram. I love it. But I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just blend that all in. I'm kind of just going for a very smoky bronze eye. But these eye ones are perfect for days that you just want a little colour, but you don't want to spend tons of time at doing makeup. You can get them in so many shades, you can literally build a whole look. It's really loud out and I'm really not sure if you can hear all that, but if you can, my apologies. But as I was saying, so after I did that assignment, I was like, I know I haven't got that one. And the phone call interview went pretty well. The other 3 interviews I did really well in. So I got through to 2 of the final stages, and then one of them I didn't hear anything from, and I was like, oh, okay, so I haven't got that. So I got offered one of the final stages pretty quickly, and then the next day I got an offer from the other final stage, and I also got a phone call that day from the interview that I had, and I hadn't heard anything and assumed I hadn't got it, saying that they were offering me the internship, which was crazy because that is the one that I originally loved the sound of. It just aligned with what I wanted to do and kind of what I wanted to get out of an internship and get out of that sort of experience the most. The other ones were all really nice too. They were a little bit more narrow, some of them were a little bit more niche down, Both of them actually were a little bit more niche down in like specific areas, whereas this one kind of was like a broader internship, and I'd also be shadowing and working with in other departments. So I think it just aligned with what I kind of wanted out of an internship a little bit more. So that was ultimately the one that I went with, and the one that I've already started. So I have been there a week, which is crazy, and I officially finished my first week at my internship and I absolutely loved it. I think being the new kind of intern is always very nerve-wracking. I was the first intern to start. There are apparently going to be more starting in the coming weeks, but I was the very first one to start, so I was the only new face in the office, which is always going to be a little bit daunting. But overall, everyone was super friendly, it's super nice, and I have like a buddy and a mentor, which is great. I also talk a lot with my manager, which is really nice, and the office itself is stunning. It's like an old converted warehouse and it's just really great. I get to go in, my hours are 10 to 6, which is really lovely, and I just love like the layout of the office, how friendly everyone is, and I really love going into the office. I don't have to go in every single day, but for me, I'm a lot more motivated, I'm a lot more proactive, and I just really like being in the office. I like the office setting, and I really like sort of being in the office and sort of bouncing off other people, obviously meeting loads of people because I'm new. It's the best way to meet people, sort of integrate into the culture of the office. It's all a little bit new to me because it's like, obviously I've never worked in this industry before. It's a marketing industry, by the way, and I'm using new computers I've never used, new softwares and stuff like that, so everything is very new, but I've been really enjoying it. So predominantly it is marketing, but it's more social media side of things. So at the minute I am discovering content creators and I sort of am going through that side of things, which for me is super fun. And obviously I love content creation, I love social media, so for me this was like the perfect internship. I'm really getting a grasp from it and sort of working in real-time experience. And honestly, I had my onboarding on the first day, and then it was really like hands-on. You're gonna sort of be involved and get involved, and here's some tasks to do, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm very happy, and hopefully when the new interns come as well, there'll be like a group of us and we can all kind of bounce off each other a bit more. It was a really great opportunity and I'm so glad that I got given this opportunity. It is provisionally a 3 months contract, but it can be extended to 6, and then obviously there's like potential afterwards. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty. I got these little Huda Beauty pressed little things, and honestly they are my favorite thing of all time. I love them. It was time to get some new ones anyway, but this like little one I'm obsessed with. It's like the perfect size for powdering under my eyes, just giving me the powder that I need but not caking my face. I'm so excited for the opportunity. It's also a great time to start. I started in May, so it sort of goes through the summer. After sort of applying and getting nowhere, it can be really disheartening, and the industry is just crazy at the minute. Like, it's so hard to get a job. I am very big into like speaking things into the universe. I wouldn't say I'm like crazy about like the universe and manifestation, but I do kind of have vision boards, and I'm always like speak it into existence, and I kind of write in my diaries like I will mindset. That is just something that I've always kind of done. But yeah, I'm really happy that I've officially kind of got somewhere, I guess. I think after months of kind of getting nowhere, it can be really disheartening, and you kind of think that you're never gonna get anywhere. You feel a bit stuck. But yeah, I'm glad things are officially moving in the right directions and I'm getting some experience, which is all I really wanted. I didn't do any blush. Let's go in with the Makeup by Mario's Sweet Pink. I am just gonna apply it here just because I don't want to apply it too close to the powder. But this product is quite good. It kind of blends quite seamlessly in. So even if I am wearing powder, I don't have any issues with like any like patchiness or separation. This is a really beautiful spring and summer shade. I've been really loving this one. That is also a very big update for you guys. As you may or may not remember, I did sort of start a series here on YouTube of sort of life of a graduate, and I had a few episodes, but then things started going a little bit wrong with my health and some things were happening, so I kind of put that on pause, and I was going to start it back up again, but everything just happened so quickly that I kind of didn't have time to like sit down and film. I do have a few like short clip videos which I might kind of put out as shorts on that sort of experience and sort of what I did. As of now, I don't have any sort of long form videos for the Life as a Graduate series, but if you have any questions or anything, like let me know in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram. I will respond to you guys if you want any like tips or tricks or just any advice. Obviously, I only can tell you my experience, and I think a lot of it is truly just luck and right time, right place. But I didn't get this internship through like any connections or anything like that. I purely just got it through applying for the internship through the website. I'm going in with a lot of blush today. I'm just feeling blush. Now you guys know I love my Hourglass bronzer, but I think I'm gonna go in with Huda. I do actually love using this little brush under my jaw. I just think it gives you the perfect sort of shading and really fits perfectly around your jawline. And then it's also really easy to just bring it down your neck. Just going in with a big fluffy bronzer brush and just sort of setting where I placed all that bronzer earlier. I do need to go pick up some bits actually, so I guess you could say that's what I'm getting ready for today. So far I am really enjoying my internship, and I'm just having the best time sort of getting to know the industry and learning. There's so much learning that I really need to do. I think when you come out of uni, yeah, you have a degree, but you don't really know much, especially about industries if you're going to like say a new one, or I feel like just learning from an academic standpoint only gets you so far. You really need that experience. I'm just so happy that I have the opportunity to do that now, and so far I've been really enjoying it, really been enjoying the work. I don't like 100%, I say this from the beginning, I wasn't 100% sure where I wanted to go, like what sort of industry I wanted to go into, what sort of was my main passion, but this one just, I read the description and I really liked the sound of it, so I applied for it and I got it, which is crazy. I'm going with the newer product. This is newer, it's not new, but I haven't shown you guys this before, I don't think. This is the Haus Labs Colour Fuse Blush in the shade French Rosette, and I'm obsessed with this colour. So first of all, the packaging is so cute, but this shade is to die for. It is my favourite blush shade at the minute. I'm obsessed with it. It is a matte blush, but that's okay because we go in with highlighter anyway. But I'm just gonna press that onto my cheek. I'm just going in with an angled brush today. But look at that shade. It's stunning. I'm obsessed with it. I'm going very Sabrina Carpenter with the amount of blush I'm wearing today. I might have to blend that in a little bit. Getting in with my favourite highlighter. This is Rare Beauty's Exhilarate. Oh, I love this highlighter. It's just the best highlighter. I just go in with this brush and literally just kind of draw a C around my eye. I'm obsessed with highlighter at the minute. I think because it's like officially spring and summer and the sun is in the sky. I'm obsessed with this base. It's so bronzy and glowy. I'm gonna calm my eyelash. I've been obsessed with this mascara. This is the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I've literally been using it every day. It's only the mini one because I think it's quite expensive if I remember correctly. But I'm loving it. Like, look at my eyelashes, they look great. Though I do need to give mine another dye because they are getting a little bit light, especially on the ends. It looks like I've like dip dyed them in bleach. I'm trying to think if there are any other major updates I need to like fill you guys in on. I don't think so. One thing, I can't remember if I talked about this, but my sister moved into a new house and I love it. Like, they like completely ripped it out and like redid it, and the house is so cool. It's so well done and I absolutely love it. And I have got like TikToks and reels filmed in my sister's bathroom, and all the comments are like, oh my god, your bathroom. I'm like, it's not mine, it's my sister's, but it is amazing. So that's really cool. That happened a while ago now, but I can't remember if I kind of updated you guys on that. They officially have a spare room for me to actually stay in when I go around. I'm gonna go with this Rimmel lip liner. I love the lasting finish lip liners, but this is in a newer shade for me. This is 790 Brownie Pie, and I've been really liking using this one recently. I I'm just getting distracted because, as I said, I've been working all this week, so I decided to get an Ocado delivery for this evening because I need like proper lunches and dinners for work. Obviously I'm waking up, got breakfast, I've got to bring lunch with me, so I'm going into the office, and then of course dinner. This is the YSL Love Shine Candy Glaze in the shade 15. I really love this one for the summer. It's also just the perfect like pink shade to neutralize the deepness of that lip liner a little bit. Also just gives you a beautiful finish. I might add a little bit of gloss on the top just for that extra shine. I'm just gonna add a bit of Makeup by Mario's Bare lip gloss. I really love this lip gloss, but I really don't love this applicator. I don't know, something about it just, it's not my favourite. I really love this lip colour. All my setting sprays are officially done. As I was saying, empty video coming soon, but I picked up another mini of the Airbrush Flawless Filter. They didn't have a full size in, so I just picked up the mini. So I'm gonna set my makeup with a very specific 4 sprays. I went through this so quickly. Like, I think I've had like 4 big bottles of this, and I was spraying my face millions of times, and I don't need to. I do it with perfume, I do it with setting spray, I just get a bit carried away, so I'm really trying not to do that with this one. So that is the end of my makeup and the end of this little chat to get ready with me. I don't think I have any more updates for you guys. I think you guys are now officially all updated on all things that have been going on with me for the past couple of months. I love filming videos like this. I just get to sit, chat, go off on as many tangents as I want and talk in circles, but yeah, I love makeup and I love chatting, so these videos are so fun for me to film. But it is Saturday, as I said. I've got a few errands to run, a few little things I want to film. I am meeting my parents tomorrow for a little bit of lunch and a little wander around London. I do want to try and do things at least once on the weekend, because even though I'm so tired today because I've been working all week, my weekend is now my only free time, so really want to try and like make sure I'm using my time wisely. So yeah, I did have, when I got offered the job, I had I think 2 weeks before I started, so I did so much in those 2 weeks, like packed it full and really was like, okay, let's go and do all these things while you have the time, because now I don't have the time. I'm so fortunate and so happy that I officially have an internship, and now it's really making me not only learn more, but I'm also knowing that I need to be organised because I'm filming content and I'm also working, so there's lots going on. So do bear with me, I'm still trying to figure out sort of how to balance everything and how to kind of keep on creating content as well as working and ensuring I'm kind of giving you guys the best quality content and making sure I'm keeping up with everything. A lot going on, it's all very new, and it's all obviously about prioritizing and learning how to adapt. I'm so excited for what's to come and sort of where I'm gonna be in a year's time. I just can't wait to kind of look back on this video and look back at this time right now and sort of in a year see where I am, because there's so much opportunity and so much that can happen. I mean, I just the other day was sort of writing in my journal, looking back at me a year ago, and so much has changed. So much drastically has changed. So many great memories, and it's just crazy to think about. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, just a little chat updates from me. If you guys have any like suggestions or anything you guys want to see, please do let me know. I am always open to like new videos and new content ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!